Welcome back to the Vtuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. The time has come, the countdown is over, and we have a big update when it comes to Filian. As you remember, there was the whole thing with Filian having a filianislost.com where they had a countdown of several hours. In this time, the hours are done. Initiating phase 1, the wall. That was the first phase of how everything is. And what I mean by the wall, literally what it says, the wall. She created a wall where people can draw, do things, do whatever they want to do. It is this type of wall, as you can see here, very well made. And I think they literally just took a picture and put it on there. And people started already drawing, hi, that type of thing. And as of right now, it is this. And every part of it has been, in some way, shape, or form, saved. Like, I think it saves it maybe every like 5 minutes or something like that. You have, Among Us, different things here. It says here she went dark months ago, no posts, no streams, no signals, but we know she's listening, she always does. The wall is her frequency. Every mark you leave gets archived, a permanent record of everyone everywhere who showed up when she went quiet. Paint something, make noise, leave your mark in the archive, bring her back. And down here it says signal archive, exceed, loading signal archive, and you have things here. Signal name, signal 292, 395, Fitness Lost t-shirt, Tokyo, Japan. So these all were things from you're seeing that were a part of a viral marketing campaign. All these things, the Filian is Lost shirt, the Bright Cup wearing Filian is Lost t-shirt, the Filian is Lost Dokumi things, and those things are part of at least the accepted signal archive of things going on there. Either it was something done by her or, with her consent or something like that friends wanted to do and just have some fun. Taking a look down here, people were saying, has anything happened yet? Nope, can't even get on the website anymore, but a whole lot of people were crashing the site trying to see what's happening. The website doesn't work. So yeah, in the initial parts of it, there was an issue with people being able to get on. You also have Fitness website needs players to share page, spit, and share more of your links here. Things here. Last year she did drawn on the world map thing. She is using the same concept here to keep us with her, and I'm glad that they are doing this. The wall is live again. Other people just putting it out there to check Filian's wall, going on here to let people know what is going on when it comes to the wall here, and just showing little bits and pieces. This is from the wall, a connected Twitter account with her there. You have Kirby, you have Tenma, you have a Doge, you have her pregnant preggers. You have also some more Filian love here. Other things here. Mint Phantom. It looks like the Mint Phantom fans here. This, whatever this is, hugs, kisses or some type. Other things here. With the people just having fun. And it says here, leaderboard, paint visible, US 2 million. And just people continuing to do so many wonderful things, so many wonderful places, so many moments that you can put your mark on. And continuing here, just taking a look and seeing if anything else is on, but nothing else is showing up here. It hasn't shown up on the Explore area. It hasn't shown up yet. Wanted to see if the news has spread. Nothing has shown up yet when it comes to that. So what we do have is a lot of snackers going around and having some fun and putting it on the wall. We'll see what phase 2 is. We're probably gonna have at some point in time another countdown, maybe another site, maybe a site that is a sub-site of this or what have you. But right now, that's what we have for you guys, that you can actually put your stuff on fitnesslost.com, put your stuff on the wall. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Serina Maiko was a female VTuber affiliated with the former I. She originally debuted as the first generation, then came along and re-debuted in the 5th generation, Auto-Rain, with Komodokweki, Aowuwu, and Paige Turner. The reason why we're talking about her is because, yes, she recently has graduated. As of the 31st, she is graduated from the company. Thank you, Sarmi, for sticking beside me for 4+ hours today. I truly can't thank you all enough for staying by my side through all these years. Here's to new beginnings, and I am so incredibly honored to have your fish, your idol, your dancing, to have been your fish, your idol, your dancing princess. I call you forever. And yes, she is. Thank you for being, thank you before for being a unforgettable part of my story. I'll treasure the things they have done for me, and I will appreciate the ways you've shaped me into the girl I am today. Truly wish nothing but the best for you moving forward, and I'll always be rooting for you. V4 love. I believe she does have her IP, and she is moving forward with it as well. From what I understand, again, correct me if I'm wrong. And we're gonna move here to take a look at everything.
I just started breaking down, sobbing, and then 30 minutes before the stream, I couldn't stop shaking and was crying. And like I said, I've been practicing, and I keep getting choked up. Like, I couldn't even get through the first two lines of Koi Koi. I maybe I'll cry later. I don't know. You're just tough on stage. It's all right. You're right. You know what? It's the adrenaline. And seeing you guys here all excited, I'm like, I can't be crying right now. This is
Koi Koi here.
Here. And that one doesn't count, so that it's not done yet. It's not done yet, but ooh, okay. Let's just move on to the parts that are planned, because I'm
had some fun with V4 girls before she left.
Belly rub. Hi, I'm Dr. Nova, V4 Midai's mad scientist, here to give you a good belly rub.
That's what she's famously known for. Kobo, oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Wait, I was thugging under the screen. I was so strong. Wait, I wasn't expecting you to cry. What the fuck? Okay, I'm looking. Oh.
A lot of the girls were indeed very sad that she is leaving, because they did try to create a group where they were close. They were all having fun. They were all enjoying themselves. They were all a tight-knit group. Here's Neko Liana, of course.
I mean, I'll be an eyebrow slut for your eyebrow slit, because it's
Okay.
It's very tasteful.
And I'll leave you with that one. But yeah, she had lots of fun. She, as you can see by the scrolling that I'm doing down here, she was with a lot of the other V4 girls. That she pretty much spent the whole time with friends and other V4 girls. And other people from other agencies, things like that, in order to have fun and be able to enjoy herself in her last moments with the organization. There has been a bit of drama going on in the VTuber community when it comes to rigging and having, you know, the files and things like that. The main person that brought it up was Winter Puppy, Direwolf, a Dragon, 18+. Here, we have riggers. If I'm paying you to rig my model, that file should also go to me. I paid for it. It's my model. Like, what is this industry? I pay thousands of dollars to not own the file of my own rigged model. Comparing art to a rigging live 2D model is crazy. It's nowhere near the same. Yes, it's drawn, but art doesn't change. Models change all the time. You get new outfits, new arm poses, new expressions, everything. It's crazy to me that riggers don't see this. I hope that this post truly changes some things, because obviously VTubers in general are having a problem with their money being abused. You talk about protecting artists and riggers, I agree, but protecting VTubers is also very important. The fact that this post has 8,000 likes, this speaks for itself. Riggers, you compare it to food, no art. Food no, art no, cars no. In a case of VTuber, money spent is not safe and are most likely forced to spend thousands of more dollars without that file. And the file that they're talking about here is a CMO3 file, which is a native project file created and used by Live2D Cubism, software primarily used for animating 2D illustrations and creating VTuber avatars. It contains the full editable source data and the model, including the layers, deformations, rigging logic, and physical settings. The work file, CMO3, allows creators to manipulate the mesh, canvas, and other things like that. Basically, if you don't have the CMO3 file, you're disabled. You are prevented from doing anything in regards to changing your model. You can't have another rigger look at it. You can't have anything. You are screwed, and you are stuck to that specific rigger, which is why people are having an issue. Continuing on here, an actual Live 2D rig artist comes out and says, why this is CMO3 files like liquid gold. As a rigging artist, giving your CMO3 to someone can 1. Reuse plus mass reproduce your work, file for other models or their own commissions, mass produce your file and profit off your work, take your techniques and your style. Credit will become confusing when a model that no longer looks like the original file, the original rig, is still credited. Rigging is a technical art form. Most people don't know the time and personal techniques that are put into the model. A lot of big name rigging artists don't show how to reproduce their style because rigging style is everything and what sets you apart. So if someone gets a CMO3 and literally can reproduce all the rigging artist's hard work spent on it, even to the point of mass reselling it on a larger scale, this is, I can see this side, but this is too much of a hypothetical and too much of a, everyone is going to be evil type of thing. And it says here, that being said, of course, some rigging artists give out their CMO3, but it's not an industry standard. Also, most experienced or advanced rigging artists will not give out your CMO3. But if you do get a CMO3, always ask your rigging artist for permission for someone to work on top of the file. We work really hard. I can understand that. But at that point, I also understand if someone's paying you thousands of dollars, which in many cases for these more professional ones, thousands of dollars, why are you hiding all your files? Like people are going to be saying here, her rigger doesn't want any more ghosted her. She wanted to have them add things, but they're gone, and she has no files to add the new stuff. She can't get files. The only option is to spend thousands more to re-rig it for a new rigger. That's what people aren't understanding here. 3D is not a simple process of the fact it's expensive and not surprising. The source is filled with their techniques, so if you're receiving it, wasn't agreed upon, paid for, you don't get it. And 100% agree, don't let other people exploit your success or limit you in what you are allowed to do in a product with a product for that you save up money and for the entire year you truly paid for it. It's important to learn how to recognize artists whose entire mission is to exploit you and do shady practices. So some people are saying it's shady to not actually get the CMO3. Some artists are saying, well, that's my bread and butter. That is basically giving you industry like background information, private information, secret information of my stuff to do. So there are both sides here. Riggers should provide the file for free, safety measure, because if they disappear, there's literally nothing the client can do. But we don't want our rig edited. Well, neither do model artists that provide PSD to the model. Update your damn TOS and provide the file. So yeah, I do agree. Artists provide the raw file. When you're getting something, a riggable art for a Live 2D, you will get the Photoshop file, the PSD file. 100% agree. Don't let other people exploit your success to limit you in what you are allowed to do with a product or for what you had to save up the money for an entire year before you paid for it. It's important to learn how to recognize artists whose entire mission is to exploit you and do shady practices. So I already read that one before. And over here, if you don't give people the full product of what you're selling, you are taking advantage of the customers who don't know any better. I've had my art traced over, stolen, and who knows what else since I started, but that's not my clients. Those people are those who are going to be F-asses anyways, which is what terms of service are for. If you paid for my art, I will give you the PSD. It is yours. You paid for it. My validation comes from the fact that the product is sold and my client is happy, and I'm still working on being better about it. So this artist is saying, yeah, I'll give you a PSD file. Why don't people give the CMO file? Get the quote retweets. People can be upset with me all they want. The longer this artist discussion goes on, the more people are realizing a lot of artists have absolutely no respect at all for the clients and could care less if they screwed over by their actions. And they're going over here of seeking consent from the original rigger. Should be a standard practice. I just don't understand. So another Live 2D rigger looks like that, who don't know how rigging works, don't know they can make templates, copy deformers, copy physics settings. Well, that's a-holes who are going to do it anyways, in my opinion. Absolutely no world would people give the rigging file just because you paid thousands. It takes a days to rig your model, and back end is just not for you anyways. Just like saying, hey, you want to steal my process and steal my trade secrets, or even get the PSD of illustration for the paintbrush and artist painting. I understand that side if they want to protect their art, their craft, but also you're paying thousands of dollars. You're gonna get it. Like, for example, if I pay thousands of dollars to get animation or to get a movie made or to get something like that, I'm gonna get the original file. And that's just industry standard. It should be industry standard for you to get the original file of CMO3. If I get a CMO3, I'm not going to copy someone's art rigging. I'm going to basically be like, okay, in case this person disappears, ghosts me, doesn't like me anymore for whatever reason, disagrees with me ever having done my stuff for me, I can get another rigger to go where they leave off. If there are things that I don't like about what this rigger has done, but I've already paid for everything, like things that end up happening afterwards, and they ghost me for whatever reason, I can get it done by someone else. That's why I like this being done. They have gotten a lot of flack recently for things that they have said, which is, kind of a normal thing when it comes to Trash Taste. If you don't know what Trash Tastes are, it is a weekly audio and video podcast hosted by Joy Biesinger, Garnt Manitafo, I'm saying it wrong, and Connor VA, C-Dog VA. And it says, I know this podcast, The Yard, because they're buddies with Trash Taste, and when they came to Japan to hang out with them, Trash Taste showed them some neat things. Let's take a look here of some of the things that were shown to be kind of neat or whatever. Let's show here.
Are you guys liking Japan so far?
Let me actually make it a little bit louder for you guys.
I am.
Yeah?
But I have beef with you.
Reserved.
Why beef with me specifically?
I got beef with you.
Why?
I got a problem with you.
I also have beef with you because I'm with him.
Sorry about that. I have adjusted the audio and I've adjusted the how strong it is and all that kind of stuff. And there was a little bit of a desync. So let's go.
So I unfortunately have beef with you.
What
It's
did I
nice to
miss?
see you again.
It is nice to see
I
you
have
again.
so much beef with you though. So
Is
shut
it
up.
because I'm too helpful and I've been helping you?
You've been actually a massive help. You've guided me around to amazing spots.
Jellywig, as he's called, because he has the spine of a jellyfish, is what they say.
Hooked me up in ways that I could only bow like Slime does at a 7-Eleven. Dude, that's gonna be so sick. They have a cool secret section. And we walk in, and Connor, I shit you not, I saw a sea of children Tom Brady would love to kiss, naked.
Wow.
Just naked. What is that?
Well, okay, so there are scarcely places in Akihabara that have, I want to say, everything that encapsulates the area.
Yeah.
And that building has a little bit of everything for everyone. Some of the
They even
little
covered
bit for everyone.
EDP 445.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the other everyone. More often than not, we are too.
Okay.
Everyone.
No, I obviously don't partake in those sections. But
Why are you
I
saying it
thought-
like you do
I
secretly?
thought that maybe, as a tourist.
Okay, so I won't leak who, but somebody in the group. So we're in there for like a couple minutes, and we're all in there. We're laughing. We're like, "This is ridiculous." And then someone finds something crazy. We're like, "That's ridiculous." And like the way porn works is that they blur the nipples in the vagina.
Yeah.
But buttholes are fair game.
Yep.
So some are just like wide open buttholes.
That is just
yeah. I would get it off your phone.
You gotta get that off your phone.
Also,
So things like that happen, and yes, it is something that does happen in Akihabara. It is something that does happen in those places. When it comes to drawn stuff, Japan is very much known for that. It's known that a lot of Western audiences don't like it. I am not someone who doesn't like. I'm not someone who likes it as well. I'm someone who absolutely doesn't like it, doesn't agree with it, etc. But we will, of course, be taking a look at how people reacted to this. Opportunistic snakes who believe nothing, by the way, and it says sitting down with the real hentai artist Fichi Shondo L. And here it's crazy seeing the guy who made this video now calling these same elements of anime culture unfortunate. He used to trash it and trash it ironically. Says Eromanga Sensei, a modern masterpiece. Says why all of them are fake. Got it. Calling anime figures CP is a surefire way to tell people you hate anime and can't differentiate between fiction and reality. And you go through all the different things that they were talking about.
personally, but
he hasn't even seen Naruto, so he has no opinion. We all know why, but don't ask me
you
why.
kind of realize when you're in Japan long enough, you're like, so what's up with all that kid stuff?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So yeah, they are trashing that side, which is things that people are not liking. Like this person here says, people are starting to see what I've been saying for years. The three of them have been grifting. They hate anime and its culture, but now Joey's views are dipping, and he's trying to run back to the old version of himself while fence sitting. They sold themselves out years ago, and the only cucked fans are left to ride their D. Says they don't like otaku culture because they called out the creepy child stuff. And you follow people that call everything P while they glaze the real P. You're a tourist. Yes, when they had Hassan over, I just dropped them entirely. They used to have cool guests, but having people that call anime child P is an anime podcast. It's really effing ridiculous. Half of these guys bully people who watch anime in high school. But now because one of them is dating a VTuber, others know that anime is popular, they hopped onto the train. So they're getting hate from both sides. People who are like, you shouldn't call it stuff. You shouldn't call it that. Other people saying you should. Other people saying they're right in saying it. Some people are saying they don't. You guys let me know what you guys think. The stuff that they show over there in Japan is illegal in most places, so it's illegal for a reason. But you guys let me know what you fully think, of course.
Call for backup. Yeah, on it. Come in. We've got a nutter down here. We need help. We just need more people.
Well, I'm gonna run through all of you. I'm gonna run through all of you because that's what I do. That's what I do. So I'm gonna run through here. Ah, fuck you! Ah, fuck you! 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 God damn it! God damn it! Please tell me that you... Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.